Hey, welcome back to Sports Cards Analysis. I'm JT with another case break simulation. Today we got 2022-23 Ultimate Collection Hockey. I'm going to make this a quick one because I'm kind of late on this product. Man, I've been late on a lot of them. Sorry about that if you guys are relying on my videos. So I do 200 case break simulations. I built an algorithm to do that. And I'm going to give you all the data that you need to make an informed purchase on breaks. Real quick disclaimer, I'm not responsible if you don't hit. I'm also not responsible if you do hit, so I don't ask for anything. This stuff's free. I'm just going to give it to you for free. A case of this product is $2,349.95 and $3,172 Canadian. And the reason why I give you that price is because if we distribute that price evenly across all the cards, then we can figure out how much we should pay if we just want to pay for the probability of getting a hit. And that's just based on the frequency of that card appearing in the checklist. So when we look at the print run, and some of the print runs I had to do a little guesswork, but I did some calculations and figured them out. Maybe I overshot it by some, but if I did it equally. So the numbers are wrong. They're wrong equally across the teams, and the numbers should still work out. So if you want to pay for the highest probability of getting an autograph, you pay about 170 US dollars or 227 Canadian for the Canadians. And that's because they have the most autographs. So here's the top 10 in autographs, teams by autograph, number of autographs in the set for this product. And then the prices that you should pay if you want to just pay for probability. That's 1 through 10. And then there's 11 through 20. And then we'll go to the next page, 21 through 30, and we'll stop there. So look, the Blackhawks, low number. Bedard's not in this one. This is from 22-23, so keep that in mind. And then we're going to skip over all the other types of cards. We're going to go straight to total number of cards. So if you want to pay for the team that has the most of all the types of cards, inserts, memorabilia, autographs, base, parallels, everything, you want to pay for the Flyers, and you want to do that at about this price range. US here, Canadian there. And that is because what happens is if you buy the Flyers, you're actually buying the highest probability of getting the most hits. Even though, there's 4 cards per box, 16 boxes per case. You're not going to hit every team. Every team's not going to hit because there's more than 16 teams. But you're actually paying for the highest probability of hitting, so you want to pay more. That's basically what this table shows. So there's 1 through 10 for total cards, 11 through 20, 21 through 30. So that's for just without considering value. Now, I also do assign a value to every card in the checklist. Then I run my 200 case break simulation. I also assign a value, 1 through 5, to each player on how profitable I think that player might be within the checklist. And this checklist, when you kind of plot it all out, really is on the lower end of quality. You will lose money on this product. And I hate to say it because many products have been coming in a lot stronger lately with 4s and 5s, but for some reason, and I checked my numbers, I went back and checked them. This product just has a lot of low value or negative value guys. So keep that in mind. And by negative value, that's not really dollars. That's more it's gonna take a while to sell these cards. So overall, we're looking at a 2.5 on the autograph checklist because there are some decent players, but 2.5 is pretty low. 2.4 on the total product strength. Now, if you want to know about ROI over all 200 cases, let's look at that. So I do 200 case break simulations. I add up all of the money that could be made by selling the cards by team, and then I divide that number by 200. Okay, so basically the ROI for the Sabres is the highest, even though the checklist isn't the best for that team. The checklist is best, at least for the autographs, for the Canadians. And the way I get product strength is that I just add up all of the dollar amount that you can make by that card type for that team. So, actually not the dollar amount, but the tier. So if there's a lot of 5s for a team, that's the tiers that I made up. If there's a lot of 5s, they add up. 5 times however many players are, 5 times however many cards there are, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and then whatever team has the highest number, that's the highest strength because that will give you like a weighted sum of the team that has the highest possible ROI. Anyway, long story short, here's 1 through 10 of ROI actually during the 200 case break simulation. So this is real data here, real simulation. So you got the Sabres, Kraken, Oilers, that's 1 through 3, and then you got 1 through 10 there, 11 through 20. Just take screenshots of this stuff. I don't need to talk through it or read it to you. That would just, make it seem childish. Go ahead and just take screenshots and use this when you make your purchases. That way you're making informed purchases. Now remember, these numbers are small because it's over 200 cases. But what if we just look at when it hits instead of over 200 cases? Well, now we can look, okay, the Oilers, they had a little less over here. You're seeing, 69.28 Canadian. Well, now you're seeing 351 Canadian. Why is that? Because now we're just dividing it by 79 instead of 200. And the reason is because we only hit Oilers autographs in 79 cases. So if you're chasing autos, that's what you need to look at. It only hits in 79 cases, less than half the time. So for about every 3 cases, or 3 out of every 8 cases, which would be even more accurate, you're going to hit an Oilers autograph. So it's not super common, not super rare. But when it does hit, the ROI is there. There's some good ROI there. Same thing for the Sabres, but they hit a little bit more frequently. For every 4 cases that are opened, you might hit a Sabres autograph in 3 of them. So that's how you read this table. You just look at this as the number of cases that team and card type hit in 200 breaks. And then I just use this as the divisible number there. So Capitals memorabilia, it's a pretty high number. But you look, I only hit it in 5 cases. They're probably all very low serial number cards. So there you go. That's why the ROI is so high. This is 3 out of 4, 1 out of 4. That's how you can kind of just look at it, divide it by 200. 1/2 of the time you might get an Avalanche auto. So that's how you do that. So this is realistic. I mean, I do the print runs and I do the best I can with this simulation. So I have 200 case breaks. This is how many times you're going to hit that type of card. So I'll just go through a few pages here. Just take screenshots. There's page 2. And then look back at this and figure out what you want to do, what type of prices you think are right, and then figure out how much you want to pay for a team. Just find the team that you want to buy and figure out kind of where they're averaging out. Blackhawks parallels, $38. Sure. There's page 7. There's page 8. Screenshot that. 9, 10. And we'll go through 10 pages there. So there you go. That's ROI by case. Now we'll just go through a few more tables. I'm actually going to probably skip this one here. Looking at rarity of set type, but because of the update cards, it's kind of hard to judge that. But let's look at the player checklist. So who has the most autographs in this product? This is Ultimate Collection Hockey. This guy. Now I'm going to try to pronounce it. 1,200 autographs for that individual. Then Jordan Harris, and then here's kind of your top 10, top 12 or so. And then we can look at memorabilia cards because those are fun. There you go. And total number of cards for a player total is in this order here. So there you go. There's kind of your top 20 for total number of cards. I don't want to spend too much time because I know you guys want to get to the breaks. So here you go. Top 10 number of cards by team. Screenshot that. Moving on. Number of cards per print run. If you're chasing 1-of-1s, well, there's 460 1-of-1s in this product. And here's the top 10 teams that have 1-of-1s. Avalanche, Flyers, Blue Jackets, etc. This first column is the number of 1-of-1s that they have. And then we can look at the simulation results, but I'm not even going to bother. I'm actually going to skip down to the ROI by case. So what you want to do with this table here is you want to find the team that you're interested in buying and see if they ever really hit. So when you see that team is listed for, let's say on an 8 case break, it's listed for $40. Look at this and determine whether or not, here's the ROI. Some of them are different. You might have to slow it down to see this is out of 20, this is out of 15. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, to be honest with you, that this axis, it's probably accurate. There's guys in here that make some decent money. It actually should be much higher than that. So, but the axis might be messed up, might be averaged out. But look at the bars. If the bars are high for a team, that means that there's some instances in 20 cases where that team hits well. So look at that. If the team's always low, like the Sabres here, they're low there, they don't exist there, they don't exist there. Maybe don't pay $40 for it. Maybe find a breaker who's selling it for less. So there you go. Just find the team that you like and look at their bar. The Maple Leafs went super high on that one. The Oilers went high, then the Canadians. Kraken have some good cards in there. Sabres. And you know, the team you want doesn't have to always be like super spiked up. It can be like mid tier, like this one here, like the Flyers. And then you know that at least you're going to get somewhat of your money's worth. Now again, keep in mind you're only getting 16 cards? No, there's 16 boxes per case. You know, 4 cards per box. So you might actually hit every team. I said that wrong earlier. I in my head was thinking you get 1 card per box is 4. So never mind. So you might, yeah. There's chances you'll see some of these teams. Sometimes, well, there's no case that every team hits. Maybe, no case where every team hits. So there's gonna be times where you don't get anything. That's it. I'm just gonna end it there. That's Ultimate Collection. I want to get this video out. So thanks for watching. Good luck in your breaks. Let me know if you want to see anything new or different on my videos. Good luck. Like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah.